Welcome to Module 2, Fundraising in NPC. This is one of the most important modules in the course because for most nonprofit, fundraising is where NPC delivers immediate daily value. Over the next 5 videos in this module, we will cover everything: donor records, gift transactions, pledges, recurring given, batch gift entry. By the end of Module 2, you will be able to manage the full fundraising cycle in NPC from start to finish. Let's start with the big picture. In this video, we are covering the fundraising overview and how to manage donor records. We will look at what NPC fundraising covers, walk through the anatomy of a donor record, and then jump into the org to create one together. Here's what NPC fundraising covers: gift transactions, individual gift record for every donation received, recurring gift schedule for donors who give on regular cadence like monthly or annual, gift commitments for pledges where a donor commits to giving a certain amount over time, batch gift entry for processing, batch gift entry for processing many gifts at once, like after a gala or a direct mail campaign, designations for allocating gifts to specific funds or purpose, and fundraising goals for setting and tracking campaign level triggers. All of these objects ultimately connect to the individual account, the donor record. The individual account is the center of the fundraising universe in NPC. Let's look at the individual account more closely in its role as a donor record. An individual account stores personal information like name, address, email, phone. It stores giving summary information, total amount given, last gift date, first gift date. It links to the donor household for household level tracking. And it's the parent record for all of the related fundraising records. Every gift transaction, every recurring gift schedule, every gift commitment ties back to individual account. When Tom, Co-Foundation Development Director, pulls up a donor in NPC, this individual account is what he sees: a complete picture of what personal relationship with the organization. Now a question comes: why do we have both individual account and household account? Let me explain it with Sarah and Mike. Sarah is a donor and Mike is her spouse and also donates. Each of them has their own individual account because they each have their own giving history, their own communication preferences, their own relationship with Hope Foundation. But they both live at the same address and make giving decisions together as a family. So they also have a link to Johnson household account. This household account tracks their combined household giving, which matters for things like major donor cultivation, where you want to know the household total relationship value, not just one person. It also prevents the awkward situation of sending Sarah and Mike two separate fundraising appeal for the same ask. So let's see this in Salesforce. So we have an account by name Sarah. Now, Sarah is belonging to a household by name Johnson household. And if I look into Johnson household over here, I also have got Mike. So both Sarah and Mike belongs to the same household, which is Johnson household. So this is how we can ensure that two donors, even though they are individual account record in Salesforce, both of them, so one is Mike, belongs to Johnson household, and also Sarah belongs to Johnson household. So I am right now on the Sarah account record. If I navigate to relationship, it tells me Sarah is linked to Mike. The relationship is spouse. It is linked to Johnson household and it's a member. So that's how we can make sure that two donors are linked together. We can show that relationship and also how these two donors are linked to a household account. Before I show you how to create a donor record, I want to give you the single most important piece of advice for data quality in any Salesforce org. Always search before you create. Duplicate records are one of the biggest problems nonprofit face in Salesforce. If you have Sarah Johnson in the system twice, with gifts splits across both records, your reporting is wrong, your donor history is incomplete, and your team loses trust in the data. So the rule is, before you ever click new to create a donor, search for them first. Search by name, search by email, search by phone. If you find them, open their record and update it. Only if they genuinely do not exist should you create a new record. We will follow this discipline in every demo we do together. Okay. Now let's take a scenario where Tom just came back from a donor event and he met a new potential supporter named Michael. Michael expressed interest in Hope Foundation and gave Tom his contact details. Our job as Alex, the Salesforce admin, is to get Michael into the system properly. So these are the steps that we need to follow. So if I go back to Salesforce, I will first search for Michael. In case I find Michael, then I will cross check, is this the same Michael that we are talking about based on the other data that we have, based on the email, phone number? If not, then we are going to create a new record. So if I go and create a new record, we'll create a new record by name supporter. We will fill in the information, demographic information. Whatever information we have collected from the event, like name, phone number, email address, and then we are going to hit save. So this way, a new donor has been added or a supporter has been added as an account in Salesforce. Let's recap. NPC fundraising covers gifts, recurring giving, pledges, batch entry designation, and goals. Every donor is an individual account. Families and household are grouped under household account. The discipline of searching before creating is critical for data quality, and the individual account is the hub. All giving history lives here. In the next video, we are recording our first gift for Michael, just made his first donation to Hope Foundation. And we are going to create a gift transaction from scratch and walk through every field.